My name is Emily Proudfoot. I'm a fine artist here in Eugene, Oregon. I live in the house I grew up in. It is my studio. I work in my dining room. I really like mid-century modern sort of lines and design, but it could also be deco. It could be whatever. But I think the sort of boldness of shapes and clean lines and bright colors are certainly things I'm drawn to. And of course, I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so avocado and orange and mustard is really, those are great colors for me. Even though in the 80s I thought they were disgusting, I find them pretty compelling these days. The muse is strong. I don't know where it comes from sometimes. It just emerges. So I work at all different scales and sizes. I work on canvas, I work on board, I make tiny little pendants on masonite that has gesso on it. I also do hand carved stamps. So I'll do some sort of, I'll kind of work it out in a sketchbook or something, what I want to do. And then I'll draw it on tracing paper and put it on some sort of a rubbery medium and carve that out. And then I use those as stamps with the acrylic ink in my work. So sometimes I'll start with that. Sometimes I'll finish with it, or it's just an add. If it's really, I'll add tiny little pieces sometimes. But I love the stamping. It provides it's unique and it provides some consistency, but with the ink is really inconsistent. It's not like a stamping medium where it's a really even ink. It's not like a stamping ink. I don't use a stamp pad. It's a runny thing. So it can come out light or uneven or have like a really heavy, thick edge or be blobby or whatever. And that sort of unpredictability, I think, is really a cool part of the creative process. It's fun work because it's also beauty that I can put out into the world, and that serves people in a different way or inspires people in a different way. And I think that's just as valuable. It's just totally different, and it's coming from a really different place. It's just so freeing. It just allows me to disengage from all the other noise and chatter and politics and worries and stress, and I can just make something beautiful. For no darn good reason. It just allows me to check out a little bit from so many things that are actually weigh heavily upon me as, a working mom, just all these responsibilities I can just sort of forget about for a while. It's just a little bit of a sanctuary where I can just check out.